Additionally, the journey towards purity and self-control, grounded in semen retention, allows the practitioner to develop a stronger personal ethic, marked by respect for oneself and others. This respect manifests in how the practitioner chooses to live their life, influencing their consumption decisions, social interactions, and stance on moral dilemmas. Anger and frustration are born from unfulfilled desires accumulated within us. First, desire intensifies and, if not achieved, transforms into anger. This transformation from passion to anger is a double-edged sword that can destroy the person who wields it. At the beginning of semen retention practice, the mind, accustomed to satisfying desires and dissipating its energies, now finds itself confined within the limits of brahmacharya. Anger, often linked to the ego and driven by persistent ignorance, arises when the individual has not yet achieved self-realization. Anger and lust are emotionally interconnected, one feeding the other. The presence of one inevitably fosters the growth of the other. It is essential to remember that, ultimately, it is divinity that controls, and we are merely its instruments. As one embarks on a life of semen retention, old tendencies and instincts may attempt to sabotage this effort. However, a man of true strength and determination refuses to let these obstacles prevent him from achieving purity and success. Over time, he overcomes these barriers and ascends to the throne of purity. As practitioners advance in the journey of semen retention and brahmacharya, they often experience an increase in spiritual sensitivity and an enhanced ability to tune into the subtler energies of the environment. This not only strengthens the connection with their inner self, but also improves interactions with the external world in a more conscious and intentional manner. As the practice of semen retention is maintained, the vital vigor, or prana, of the practitioner increases. However, associating with non-practitioners can lead to the loss of prana shakti and ojas, as vital energy tends to flow from areas of higher concentration to areas of lower concentration. Interacting with people who possess lower vitality and high levels of sexuality can drain the vital energy of the practitioner. As we explore the path of semen retention, we discover a powerful tool for recalibrating our vital energy and redirecting our lives toward a higher purpose. However, the journey is not easy and requires commitment and discipline. Many of us face daily challenges that divert us from our true potential, leaving us feeling frustrated and stagnant. If you feel this way, know that you are not alone. Semen retention can be the first step towards a profound transformation in your life, bringing clarity, energy, and a new sense of purpose. By acquiring this ebook, you'll gain access to methods that not only strengthen emotional balance, but also enhance self-awareness and self-development. These tools have been carefully crafted to help you establish a deeper spiritual connection and discover a life purpose that truly resonates with who you are. Celibacy is seen as a fundamental pillar for success in all areas of life. Even Lord Shiva proclaimed that celibacy is the key to success. Thus, the question arises, why not practice brahmacharya? The benefits of maintaining your semen include increased confidence and self-esteem. Shyness disappears, and you feel more comfortable with yourself. Conversely, those who are deficient in wisdom succumb to the ego, neglecting reason. The wise practitioner must remain focused on their spiritual practice, indifferent to external events, and always aware that everything around them is an illusion and lacks true reality. Don't miss the chance to take this significant step on your journey of self-knowledge and spiritual growth. Get your copy today and start living the fulfilled life you deserve. During the initial stages of semen retention, it is advisable to avoid social gatherings, parties, or events with large groups of people. This is due to the vulnerability of the mind, which can be easily influenced by mundane stimuli and sensual vibrations, leading to a loss of stability and control. Effective management of prana enables the centralization of scattered thoughts, focusing them on a single point during meditation, which intensifies the capacity for reflection and spiritual discernment. Thus, through semen retention and the diligent practice of brahmacharya, a special type of intelligence develops, capable of perceiving the subtle instructions of the universe. Finally, from a psychological perspective, it is observed that students addicted to sex tend to perform academically worse compared to those who maintain sexual purity. This is because the celibate group does not dissipate their mental energy on frivolous thoughts and desires, thus maintaining a calmer and more focused mind, concentrated on their goals. Furthermore, the body's immunity increases, allowing better resistance to diseases. Initially, diseases may intensify as the body purifies itself from old afflictions, but over time, general health improves. Worry diminishes drastically, providing a sense of security that allows facing challenges with less anxiety. Furthermore, the rigorous discipline and dedication to the practice of semen retention cultivate remarkable emotional resilience. Experienced practitioners report an increased ability to face challenges and adversities without becoming emotionally destabilized. This is largely due to the strengthening of the Vijnanamaya Kosha, the sheath of wisdom, which is intensified through the conservation of vital energy. Have you ever felt like you're constantly battling against your own emotions and desires, never achieving true inner peace or control over your life? Many of us live with this internal struggle daily, looking for solutions in places that only mask the problem, without offering a real cure. In today's video, we'll dive into an ancient but extremely powerful practice that promises not only to help regain control over your impulses, but also to completely transform your energy, mental health, and interpersonal relationships: semen retention. This millennia-old practice might be the key to unlocking the fulfilling and purposeful life you've always desired. Stay with us until the end of this video to find out how you can start applying these principles in your life today and witness the transformation for yourself. If it is impractical to completely avoid such meetings, it is recommended to make a brief appearance and leave promptly. The energy and vibrations emitted by mundane and sensual individuals are not compatible with the pure practice of semen retention and can be harmful. If you found value in this video and are ready to start transforming your life, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more content like this. Also, share this video with someone who might also benefit from this practice. And if you're curious to delve even deeper, check out our other video on how to maintain discipline and motivation on the journey of semen retention. What are you waiting for? Your journey of transformation begins now. If you're intrigued by the possibility of transforming your life through semen retention, I have something special for you. My name is Laerti, and I help people reach the true potential that lies within them by guiding them through journeys of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Based on this, I've created the ebook, The Art of Semen Retention for Men, a guide of over 20 pages filled with powerful techniques aimed at your spiritual evolution and personal development. Imagine being able to face everyday life with new strength and clarity, equipped with the knowledge to control your deepest energies. The Art of Semen Retention for Men is more than a book. It's a passport to transforming the way you live and relate to the world. In ancient times, monks and yogis who succumbed to these negative emotions faced severe consequences, such as the loss of prana, vital energy, and ojas, divine energy accumulated through years of spiritual practice. This loss resulted in the destruction of their spiritual progress. In practical terms, this translates into a series of tangible benefits that extend beyond personal well-being. For example, improvements in mental clarity and focus can lead to superior performance at work or in studies. Increased energy and improved health reduce the need for medical care, lessening the burden on healthcare systems and contributing to a healthier and more vigorous society. Interestingly, in antiquity, it was said that masturbation caused blindness. While there may be some truth to this, there is definitely a connection between the practice and eye health. The body's flexibility also increases, reminiscent of the agility of a child who has not wasted their vital energy and therefore maintains a strong and flexible body. Intuition and spontaneous understanding also improve, allowing insights and responses to arise naturally without the need for deliberation. The presence of inner happiness makes it almost impossible to feel anger, and an indescribable calm develops, naturally cultivating patience and serenity. Just as a criminal initially resists and rebels against reform, but gradually recognizes their mistakes and transforms, the mind must also be firmly guided to change its inconsistent ways, anticipating the immense happiness and contentment that will soon begin to enjoy once celibacy is firmly established. Like a criminal imprisoned, this mind rebels, seeking to escape. There is no reason for panic or fear. The key to taming this rebellious prisoner is to engage in constructive activities, physical exercise, prayer, meditation, and spiritual practices. Maintaining an attitude of limited interaction, the practitioner should remain indifferent to the attacks of those caught in the illusion. They should remain inward and peaceful, not wishing ill, even when faced with mockery or reproach. The negative actions of others should be ignored, as they always return to them as karma, serving as a lesson. Memory improves significantly, facilitating the retention of information and the recall of long-forgotten memories. Your eyes also benefit, with a noticeable improvement in vision and endurance, allowing long hours of work without visual fatigue. Moreover, the mental clarity achieved through this practice allows for a deeper understanding of spiritual teachings, transcending the superficial comprehension that usually prevails. Through this expanded understanding, the practitioner is able to see beyond mundane appearances, recognizing the true spiritual lessons that are often veiled by symbols and metaphors. Practitioners of semen retention protect their minds from impurity and are capable of enduring adversities, demonstrating courage, audacity, diligence, faith, good manners, stable reasoning, mental strength, and a deep interest in their tasks. Their language is powerful and their words convey sweetness and strength, characteristics that facilitate concentration and success in handling long and challenging tasks. Recognizing this truth during moments of weakness helps to overcome feelings of anger and envy. Those who practice semen retention demonstrate qualities such as humility, kindness, courtesy, and the ability to forgive, which act as protective shields. These characteristics make them well received and respected wherever they go. The conserved energy not only keeps the practitioner physically vigorous, but also enhances the development of qualities such as patience, deep understanding, and compassion. These qualities are essential for effective leadership and for establishing genuine and meaningful relationships, both personally and professionally. The energy and vibrations projected by mundane and sensual individuals are antagonistic to the practice of brahmacharya, celibacy, thus hindering spiritual growth. The human brain, especially sensitive to worldly desires, can be easily destabilized by these sensual vibrations, resulting in an increase in feelings like anger and lust. The happiness and satisfaction achieved are so intense that they can cause disinterest in the sensual world. Sometimes this happiness is so profound that you may lose interest in everything around you. To enhance this happiness, self-inquiry is recommended, as it provides a more refined and subtle pleasure than that obtained through sexual activities. The practitioner should learn to remain undisturbed by the opinions and actions of others. A successful practitioner is characterized by their calmness, silence, and non-interference, maintaining focus on the divine and understanding that the world is an illusion. The transformation of semen into ojas, a divine force, results in the development of tejas, or a visible glow, on the face and body of the practitioner. This glow gives the practitioner a radiant and attractive appearance, which can attract the attention of women and provoke envy in men. Both reactions are dangerous, as they can lead to the loss of prana. There is no reason for concern, as the laws established by the divine are precise and just. The practitioner's responsibility is to maintain inner peace and remain undisturbed by negative behaviors, forgiving and wishing prosperity even to those who offend or hate them. Therefore, semen retention is not just a practice of physical self-restraint, but a means to achieve significant expansion of consciousness, allowing the practitioner to access levels of wisdom and inner peace that profoundly transform their life experience. This transformation not only elevates the individual, but also has the potential to enrich their interactions with others, promoting a more conscious and harmonious society. Therefore, the practice of semen retention becomes a pathway to achieving a more fulfilled and actualized existence, where the practitioner not only lives in harmony with themselves, but also positively contributes to the well-being of their community. The process of personal transformation triggered by the practice resonates, positively influencing those around the practitioner, inspiring them to pursue their own journeys of growth and development. This focus on sexual abstinence not only improves academic performance, but also conserves a significant amount of vital energy, known as prana, which is crucial for maintaining a sharp mind and a healthy body. Yogis believe that sexual activities deplete prana to an extreme level, wearing down the nervous system due to the intense excitement and fatigue they entail. This heightened sensitivity opens doors to new perceptions of reality, allowing the practitioner to view everyday situations in a new light. This renewed perspective often reveals the cycles of cause and effect that govern human interactions in nature, making the practitioner more aligned with the natural rhythm of the universe. This increase in self-confidence can easily make a person arrogant, so caution is necessary. Courage and the absence of fear are also accentuated, making it difficult even to fear dangerous situations. In moments of danger, you will be aware of the risks, but also capable of handling them prudently, rather than panicking. This type of joy not only elevates the man to a divine state, but also forms the basis for true peace. Following this path elevates the individual to a higher level of existence. Purity is considered the source of peace and prosperity. According to scriptures, while ejaculation is seen as an act of death, retention is equivalent to life. Those who follow this path often notice a radical shift in their priorities and perceptions, where old worldly attractions lose their appeal in favor of higher aspirations. This change is not only internal, it manifests externally in the form of better health, deeper relationships, and a more defined sense of purpose. Thus, by adopting this practice, the practitioner not only transforms themselves, but also becomes a catalyst for positive transformation in society, promoting a legacy of health, wisdom, and harmony for future generations. Thus, it is advisable that, during the initial stages of practice, social interactions be minimized. The practitioner should develop indifference to what others think or fail to think. People may act as they wish, but the practitioner must remain steadfast, recognizing that the world is an illusion. Thus, the act of sex, by creating a wide range of intense sensations, leaves the person exhausted and emotionally drained, which is counterproductive for those seeking to achieve the highest levels of spiritual realization. To reach such goals, it is essential to conserve prana, allowing the accumulated vital energy to strengthen the intellect and emotional capacity, which are fundamental for deepening meditation and spiritual practices. Ultimately, semen retention and the practice of brahmacharya offer more than temporary benefits. They provide a complete reorientation of the practitioner's life, directing them toward true success and fulfillment, which are measured not by material achievements, but by the degree of peace and inner contentment achieved. Thus, the true value of this practice transcends the individual and is reflected in a beneficial impact on the collective, stimulating a wave of positive transformation that can reverberate through generations. Ultimately, the practice of semen retention and brahmacharya offers a platform to transcend superficial desires and impulses, facilitating a deep dive into the essential questions of existence. This affords a life of greater purpose and meaning, where each action and decision is driven not by momentary whims, but by a profound understanding of the role each individual plays in the fabric of life. When affected in this way, the mind becomes susceptible to influences of lust, anger, and attachment, making the practice of semen retention challenging and possibly even breaking the practice. Therefore, those who are seriously pursuing semen retention and self-realization should limit their interactions with others to the bare minimum. When confronted with internal rebellion against the practice of celibacy, men should use their intelligence to remember that they have undertaken this noble task of taming the criminal mind, and transforming it into a virtuous mind, allowing them to ascend the ladder of bliss.